What's good, world? It's your boy Hitman D coming at you live with another video, man. Look, I apologize, y'all, man. After I ate, you know what I'm saying, I went on, I fell asleep. I went out there, you know what I'm saying, I fell asleep, whatnot. So I thought I'd come up here and give my takes about Saturday night's main event. And if you see my topic, yes, the show was mid at best. So I thought I'd come up here and talk about Saturday night's main event results and give my takes about it. Well, here I go. Well, like I said, the show was definitely mid at best. So I want to start with Tiffany Stratton. That's the main. Well, I got a singles video coming about Tiffany Stratton for sure, because I want to give my takes about her loss to Jade Cargill. You know, for the ones who know, I'm a massive fan of Tiffany Stratton, and definitely didn't want her to lose to Jade Cargill. But I'm definitely not, no sense surprised that Jade Cargill, you know what I'm saying, won this time. I'm not surprised, you know what I'm saying. Now that she's a heel, part of me definitely knew she was going to win the title this time. So I already, you know what I'm saying, know what's up. You know what I'm saying. This was their plan all along, to turn Jade Cargill, you know what I'm saying. This was their plan all along, to turn Jade Cargill heel and put the strap on her. But I definitely got a video coming about Tiffany Stratton. But I'm gonna go ahead and get right in the topic. Well, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Like I said, I wanted Tiffany Stratton to win, whatnot, and it wasn't smart on Tiffany Stratton's part to rush this match against Jade Cargill, and her leg was injured. She had an injured leg. Notice, you know, Jade Cargill squashed her. Jade Cargill squashed her, and it was kind of hard for me to watch that, man. Tiffany Stratton did score with a moonsault off the top. I mean, she did score with the senton splash off the top rope, whatnot. But majority of the match, man, she got ass kicked. I just got to say it. Much as I just hate to say that, she got ass kicked, man. So that was kind of hard for me to watch. Tiffany Stratton shouldn't have wrestled this match. She shouldn't have agreed to wrestle Jade Cargill with an injured leg. I don't care how, you know what I'm saying, I don't care how pissed off she was about Jade Cargill, you know what I'm saying, attacking her and injuring her leg. You know, it definitely wasn't smart for her to rush this match against Jade Cargill. Now look what happened. She done lost the title. But then I didn't come to think about it, it was actually script, so I'm trying not to be all over the place. But yeah, man, I definitely didn't want Tiffany Stratton to lose. It was kind of hard for me to watch that match and see her get destroyed like that by Jade Cargill. Definitely got destroyed. She barely got any offenses in that match. So it wasn't smart. And then every time she got on the top rope, you know what I'm saying, she was having problems getting on that top rope with that injured leg. And I'm like, Tiffany Stratton, stop getting on that top rope with that injured leg. You don't need to do that. So, you know, she chose to wrestle this match. You know, no one could talk her out of it. This is what she wanted. She wanted to do. Her mind was made up. So once a person's mind made up, you can't stop them from doing what they really want to do. That's just what it is. So she chose this, and look what happened. She lost her title. But although, you know, I can say it was script. It's all script. But like I said, man, I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill. I'm not the biggest fan of Jade Cargill, whatnot. But I'm not shocked she won the title, and nor that I'm hating about it. But I definitely wanted Tiffany Stratton to retain, but fortunately that didn't happen. So like I said, I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill, but I'm not hating on her winning the title. And like I said, I knew this was going to happen. Part of me knew it was going to happen when she turned heel, and this was W plans all along to put the strap on her as a heel. So now, man, as far as Tiffany Stratton go, turn Tiffany Stratton heel. Turn it heel. And something that somebody said to me that resonated with me that I hope they do not do. Please don't turn Tiffany Stratton into a jobber. I hope they don't turn her into no jobber. No. Tiffany Stratton is too much of a star for that. She's too much of a mega star to turn into a jobber after her one title loss against Jade Cargill. She's too much of a mega star to turn into a jobber after one title loss against Jade Cargill. Hell no. Please don't turn this girl jobber. Do not turn this woman. Do not turn her jobber, man. No. Because I already didn't like she lost the title. I already didn't like she lost the title. I already didn't like Tiffany Stratton dropped the title to Jade. I already didn't like Tiffany Stratton had dropped the title. So what would get me mad if they turn her heel? I'm not turning her heel, but turn her to a jobber. Now that'll piss me off. That'll get me mad if they turn her to a jobber. Don't do it, WWE. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just turn a heel. They need to just turn Tiffany Stratton back into a heel. Turn her into a heel because she's better at being a heel anyway. First, she went from a tweener, and the tweener thing was okay. The tweener thing was actually okay. I was fine. I was cool with that. But it turned her baby face, and it didn't work. She's better at being a heel. Tiffany Stratton is better at being a heel. Turn her into a heel, and she wins the title this time as a heel. Now, I don't know when she's going to win a title again, but like I said, man, I want to give a huge shout out to Tiffany Stratton for holding it down for 302 days as Women's World Champion. I don't care what anyone says. She was a phenomenal champion. She was a phenomenal fighting champion. You know what I'm saying? And now she moves on to catching more titles. This is only the beginning for Tiffany Stratton. This is only the beginning. So for all these Jade Cargill fans wanting to rub it in my face and say I'm hating on Jade Cargill winning the title, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And if you want to be if you want to be technical, let's call it a spade for spade. It was actually predictable Jay was going to win. I just still wanted Tiffany Stratton to retain. But if you want to be technical, it was predictable Jade Cargill was going to win the title last night at Saturday Night's Main Event, being that they turned her heel. I pretty much knew that was the solution that was going to go. And like I said, I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill, and I'm a massive fan of Tiffany Stratton. But am I shocked that Tiffany Stratton dropped that title to Jade Cargill last night? No, absolutely not. And I'm not hating about Jade Cargill winning it. But I'll say this. And this is not me hating on Jade Cargill. Although I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill, I'm a massive fan of Tiffany Stratton. I'm not hating on Jade, but I'm going to say this. I think putting that title on Jade Cargill could have been a major mistake. Because she's already not the best wrestler in the world. And people can say she can get better in time, but I just think that was a mistake. I think they made a mistake. So like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Jade Cargill. I'm a massive fan of Tiffany Stratton, but I'm going to just tell the flat out truth. I think they made a mistake putting that title on Jade Cargill. I do. Feel free to comment below to disagree with me on that, but I say they made a mistake. I believe they did. So for all these ones that saying that Tiffany Stratton and Taylor Rand was garbage and all that kind of shit, miss me with that. Because I think Jade Cargill is going to be even worse. But I'm not going to hate. I let her win. I let her enjoy Taylor Rand. Taylor Rand might not be terrible. Jade Cargill, Taylor Rand might not be terrible. But part of me think it is. So for all these fans that's happy about her winning the title, okay, enjoy. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy your moment. Enjoy your moment. Because I think they made a mistake by putting that title on Jade Cargill. I think Jade Cargill title run is going to be awful, if not worse than Tiffany Stratton's. Because she's already not a great wrestler. She's already green in the ring. I done called that out multiple times. But Jade Cargill title run might be good. So don't nobody say I'm hating. Because I'm not. I'm just telling the truth as usual. But they don't need to drop the ball with Tiffany Stratton, man, and just turn her into a jobber. Somebody said that, and that resonated with me. Somebody said that, and that definitely, you know what I'm saying, resonated with me. So that's why I definitely want to talk a little bit about Tiffany Stratton first. But I got a singles video coming about Tiffany Stratton later on today. But I want to talk about Saturday night's main event. So Jade Cargill won the title as I predicted, and like I said, Jade Cargill winning the title at Saturday night's main event. It was predictable. It was predictable. So I'm seeing these Jade Cargill fans rubbing in my face and all that, saying, yeah, Jade lost, I'm mad, this and that and the third. The other fans mad about it. We hating on Tiffany Jade Cargill because she's black and all that kind of shit. Man, miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. Yeah, Jade Cargill won the title, so whatever. But moving forward, putting that aside finally. Okay, let's talk about the matches on the card that took place. Okay, they started us off with Drew McIntyre. They started us off with Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. And I know a lot of fans is pissed about that as well. I know a lot of wrestling fans is pissed about that as well. Because a lot of people wanted Drew McIntyre to win because they've been hollering and complaining about Cody Rhodes' title reign being born. The same person that they whined about wanting to win the title from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. And that was another mistake. Because as I said before, for all these wrestling fans, for all the Cody crybabies that were sending death threats to The Rock's daughter and The Rock and wished leukemia on Roman Reigns, wanted Cody to win that title and got what they wish. If it was up to me, Cody wouldn't have finished shit at WrestleMania 40. I can assure you that. Them death threats wouldn't have mean a damn thing to me. Cody wouldn't have won at WrestleMania if it was up to me booking it. We would have got The Rock versus Roman Reigns instead, with The Rock winning the title. And Roman Reigns attacking The Rock after the match. And The Rock rooting off then. Roman Reigns attacking The Rock after the match. That's how it would have ended. Would have gotten way more views than the second match against Cody versus Roman Reigns. Now look where we are. Like I said this a whole year ago. I said this a whole nonsense year ago. I said if Cody Rhodes wins that title from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, fans are going to be over it before the month is out. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I said if Cody Rhodes, if you know what I'm saying, if Cody Rhodes win that title from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, fans are going to be over it before the month is out. And that's exactly what happened. They wanted AJ Styles to win a title from Cody Rhodes. And that wasn't even a month yet. When AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes, they wanted AJ Styles to win the title. They wanted AJ Styles to dethrone Cody. And that wasn't even a year from out when they wanted, you know what I'm saying, when we got Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles in the feud, they wanted AJ Styles to dethrone Cody for the title. I'm like, nah, too late. Y'all got to live with that. Y'all got to live with that for a while now. This is what y'all cry for. This is what y'all whine and cry for so much. You wanted it that you wanted it that bad. You wanted it that bad. Now you got it. You wanted it that bad. Now you got it. So deal with it. But anyway, Cody Rhodes got it done against Drew McIntyre once again last night. As I expected. I didn't see Cody wasn't going to drop that title to Drew McIntyre. I knew that. So now, but who I think is going to beat Cody for that title, I think it's going to be none other than Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton is going to be the person to dethrone Cody for that title. And I believe Cody is eventually going to turn heel because I think it was Cody Rhodes that viciously attacked Jacob Fatu in the back and put him out. I think it was Cody Rhodes that attacked Jacob Fatu in the back and left him a bloody mess with his teeth on the ground. I think it was Cody Rhodes to do this. And Cody Rhodes was doing some heel. He was pulling off some heel tendencies last night. Drew McIntyre was too, but Cody Rhodes, he was playing along. Can't say he was wrong for that either. Sometimes, man, when it comes to that title, you got to keep that title by any means necessary. They say, you know, the babyface supposed to play it fair. Shit, Eddie didn't play it fair when he was a babyface. I mean, Eddie Guerrero's one of my favorites. So I can't say Cody was wrong. Because Drew McIntyre sure was going to win that title by any means necessary. So why not go ahead and play dirty with Drew? But everyone wanted Drew to win it, like I said. They might as well get over it. They might as well get the hell over it because Drew is not winning that title from Cody. Drew is not winning that title from Cody. You might as well get over it and get used to it. Because they the same damn ones that did all that, you know what I'm saying, whining and crying. They did all that whining and crying for Cody Rhodes to win the title at WrestleMania. And now we're here. Now we're here. So y'all might as well deal with it until he loses it to Randy Orton. And I don't know when that's going to be. Y'all might as well go ahead and deal with it until he loses it. And y'all might as well go ahead and deal with it until he drops it to Randy Orton. And I don't know when that's going to be. Probably going to be a long time from now. So they might as well go ahead and shut up whining. They might as well go ahead and shut up whining and deal with it. Because this is what they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, begin with. So, I think Cody's going to turn heel and it's going to reveal that Cody was the person to attack Jacob Fatu. And then we're going to get a strong-headed feud with Jacob Fatu. Then we're going to move on to Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. So, okay, putting that aside, Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Rusev. The match was how I expected it to be. You know, Dominic. You know what I'm saying? Dominic right now, man, you got to give it to Dominic. Dominic, one of my favorite wrestlers, but I like him. Man, this dude, he knows how to cheat. He reminds me of Eddie Guerrero, man. This dude, he really knows how to cheat. He knows how to pull some tricks out the damn bag.